everybody, it's GB. How is everyone doing? Welcome to your favorite ASMR video. That's right, because you picked everything in this video. So this is going to be your favorite ASMR video of all time. Imagine that. I started polling people over on Instagram at noon today. It's currently a little after 5 p.m. for me. And I thought it would be really cool to build an entire ASMR video based on your preferences and democracy. So, the absolute last thing that I polled, which I only gave it about 10 minutes because I had to start filming, was what lighting you wanted. And with 261 votes, this dark lighting won, so I hope you love it. I also got 1,372 votes to wear this cardigan, which I know you can usually barely see what I'm wearing, but I thought that would be fun because I couldn't decide between sweaters anyway. I'm wearing a little flower daisy necklace as well, but I decided that on my own. And you can hear me whispering. That is because whispering won by 2,990 votes, or that's how many votes it received overall. This is going to be about a 20-minute video, and that was voted by you, by 3,248 of you. This is going to be an object video, so we have triggers here today, as per 5,522 of you. And as you can hear, I am talking, which should make 6,413 of you very happy. Sorry to the 1,256 of you who wanted me to shut the heck up this time. The people have spoken, so I am speaking in a very, very close race. The AKG mics, these are the mics that I usually use in my videos. 3,653 of you voted to use those, but it was only a couple hundred more than the Blue Yeti crowd, which was 3,257 people. So perhaps I'll do another Blue Yeti video soon. It's been a while. And then we voted for 5 objects in this video, with 2,972 of you voting for 5 objects. So that is to catch you up on all of the votes that we got here today. And now you just get to sit back and relax and enjoy these triggers. I'll do each one for about 4 minutes. And we'll talk about them and enjoy the sounds. The first trigger, as voted by all of you, was a classic trigger. We wanted to go the classic trigger route first, which I appreciate. And Miss Ma'am Toaster Coaster was voted by 2,291 of you. So let's enjoy. I'll start by tapping a little slower than usual so that I don't immediately get off pace or get at an out of control pace. Scratched up. Scratched up. Scratched up. things to just decorate for the immersion, I forgot to look at what time I started tapping on these, so we're gonna give that an approximate 4 minutes. Okay. Hello in there. You can't hide in there forever, traveler. People are asking me to do a full roleplay of Persian Zella. I have recreated ooze is coming from. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is a hair ooze. I see these. Very common. Yeah, very common where I'm from. So, you can usually massage it away. But this is exactly why I wear the gloves. Okay, good. Good. Okay. Let me make sure it's not coming from anywhere else. Can I see your hands? Put them like this for me flat. Okay, and flip them over for me. Good. Okay, you can put your hands down. And I'm just going to feel your shoulders. Very good. And your back. Okay, great. So it does seem to be concentrated up here. I'll push this away. Ooh, did a little ooze get in your eye? I think it got in your eye. 1 second. Okay. I think some ooze got in your eye. Okay. How many fingers am I holding up? Okay, how about now? How about now? How about now? Okay, you're not ooze blind yet, you're okay. Right there. That seems a little better. That seems better, right? I think I've stopped the ooze for now. So you can go home, take a shower, and it should resolve itself within like 1 to 2 days. You're welcome. No problem. Take these off. Now after that ordeal, so the next trigger I'm going to do was the last thing I pulled because I realized I don't want this to be the last trigger in the video. I had all of you submit specific triggers, and then I picked 4 that were repeating over and over again, which was the octopus highlighter, fantastic choice, the paint roller, fantastic choice, spray / water sounds, fantastic choice. But then the one that won by only 40 votes, 39 votes, was follow the light. Follow the light. This one was really close. I think this was our closest poll of the 4 options off the top of my head. So we're going to do 3 little follows a light exercises. Okay, we'll start with the classic pen light. Now, this does get quite bright, so I'm going to try to point it not directly in your eyes, okay? I just want you to cover one eye, and then we'll be doing the other one, so whichever one you want to do first. Okay, now I'm going to move this light across your vision, and I want you to follow it with your eyes, but don't move your head. Got these two lightsabers. I'm going to bring them into your vision, okay? And I want you to tell me when you see them. You look at my nose, ready? Good. Good. Perfect. Perfect. Great. Now we're doing the opposite. You stare at my nose and let me know when you cannot see the lightsabers anymore. Ready? Good. Let's try that again. Good. Perfect. Perfect. Great. One more time, okay? Good. Even though there was movement, you did fantastic. The last test that I want you to do is only follow the light when it is red, green, or yellow. Okay? Red, green, or yellow. The rest of the time, I want you to look at my nose. Ready? Follow this here. Good. Great. Good job. Okay, good. Good. Fantastic. Ooh, rainbow doesn't count, don't worry. Good. Right here. Right here. There you go. Good job. Good job. Good. You're following it. Fantastic. You passed with flying colors. No pun intended. The next vote was so close. It was so close, even after like over half an hour, in fact, that I had to redo the poll with only 2 options instead of the 4 options. And brushes ended up winning with 2,213 votes. The fidget and toys was in the second. So brushes won, and another extremely close vote make sure that this is the last trigger because I know the last thing I pulled was follow the light, so I'll make sure that happens earlier in the video for you. Let me just brush your face and then shine a light in your eye. The magic of editing. I'll take care of it, don't worry. So this will be our good night. Our good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Thank you so much for relaxing with me. If you are not a YouTube Premium member, remember to turn down your volume or turn off your device now